Golden Eagle 4 guests, it's time to get back on board. I've never been away.
Welcome back. Today I'm in St Maarten on my Caribbean fly cruise adventure with P&O Cruises. And you can't come here without visiting the world famous Maho Beach. I've also got a delicious steak dinner at the beach house planned, and I'll be ticking something off my bucket list. But before that, I'm heading out on a catamaran trip to explore more of the island, so let's get started. First thing to know about this catamaran trip is Arvia is literally there, and the catamaran is here, so we just walked around the corner. So this is probably quite a good port to do a boat trip if that's something you want to do throughout your cruise, because it's so close to where the catamarans go from. I've got my shoes off because I have to go in the box before you get on. So no shoes cruise. Hey there. There's Arvia. See you later. I always love sailing past her, thinking oh my god, there's my cabin there. We'll be back about lunchtime to this port here. So this is a half-day boat trip, 8:30 till 12:30. If you like to get back on and enjoy the facilities of the ship, or maybe a full-day boat trip is too long for you, it's a nice sort of compromise, just a morning. So we've arrived at the first stop. So this is called Little Bay, and this is the snorkeling stop. The catamaran provide snorkels, vests and flippers. The vests are mandatory. We've also got cool noodles if you're not a strong swimmer, and they also said if you're not a strong swimmer, let us know and they can help you. I would love to go snorkeling, but this is only the beginning of the episode. I've got a whole episode to film, so it's just not going to happen. If you're not a snorkeler, you're very welcome to stay on board the catamaran. There's drink service, and also don't forget to bring your blue towel with you off the ship because they don't provide towels here. I'm here with Captain Larry, who is the captain of this catamaran. Larry, tell me, why should people come on this catamaran trip?
Well, the Golden Eagle catamaran is very famous in St Maarten, and we leave from the cruise ship dock, and then we make our way to over to Little Bay. That's where we do snorkeling for about 45 minutes, and then after snorkeling, we will make our way down the coast, do a little sightseeing, and make our way to Mullet Bay Beach. And we spend 45 minutes at Mullet Bay Beach, then we head back to the ship. And we have the best rum punches on board and the coldest beers in St Maarten, okay? When it's time to go, the guy that is snorkeling, I'll give him a signal, and then he will say Golden Eagle 4, because when you're here, and if you toot the horn, then everybody will come back to all the boats, and some boat gets here after, okay?
Taking back to my old days in the aircraft. Okay, right. So Golden Eagle 4 guests, it's time to get back indoors, okay?
Golden Eagle 4 guests, it's time to get back on board.
It's like I've never been away. We are just passing Maho Beach. We're going to go later and have a closer look. It's a really famous beach because it's next to the runway for the international airport. So the big 747s fly in over the beach and land on the runway. Only a little one though, we want the big ones. You may have noticed I'm missing something. I'm about to swim to shore, so I'm taking my ponytail out. But I'm here with T, who is serving us behind the bar today. What's it like to work on the catamaran?
It's like heaven to me. You know, I love it. I love the water, so it's very easy for me to enjoy this. It's one of the best ways to see St Maarten, by ocean. You know, the guys here, they're very helpful, very friendly. Being from St Maarten, I think with the different cultures that you get here on the island is something that everyone can experience. Nightlife is good, the beaches are great, the drinks are great, the food is great, the people are awesome, and it's something to experience, you know, it's a very nice place to be.
Hi! Oh, I'm glad I got a pool noodle. Well, that was lovely, definitely cooled me down. I think I probably lost a bit of makeup from my chin, but apart from that.
We would like to say enjoy the rest of your afternoon here in St Maarten, and enjoy the rest of your cruise.
What a fabulous trip that was. If a half-day boat trip is your kind of thing, this one was perfect. We met at 8:30, it's just before 12:30, and we're back. The ship is right there if you wanted to get straight back on. Or if you want to explore the town of Philipsburg, there are boat taxis operating from the same pier, which is very handy. It's time to head to Maho Beach, and I'm expecting it to be busy. This is one of the few places in the world where you can see aircraft up close, with the runway for the island's international airport just meters from the sand. We've stopped at Sunset Bar. There was lots of different restaurants to choose from, but our taxi driver said to come here because this is the only one where you can see the planes come in. Oh, first one. Haven't even got a drink yet. We've got our first plane. Looks like a big one as well. If you Google St Maarten, this is definitely going to come up on your Google search. My mum, who's been here before, she said, oh, when we went to St Maarten, we went to the beach for the planes to fly over. Everyone loves to come here and just experience this. So I feel like there's not many places in the world that you can. You can get burgers, pizzas, salads, a barbecue grill. I've seen lots of like yard-long cocktails and lots of buckets of beer. I'm going to ask if I can have strawberry daiquiri with no rum. And here comes another plane. So we got some of the barbecues. We got a chicken and rib combo. This is like chicken ribs and barbecue sauce. We got rice and beans, and then this is a Johnny cake, which is a traditional Caribbean dish. And then reminding us of home, we got snapper and chips, basically fish and chips. Wow, look at those waves. I'm glad I'm not on my pool noodling those. But we are waiting here. There's another big flight coming in. Lots of people here waiting to see, because it is such an amazing sight. I can't believe a plane is literally going to go over my head. I've noticed that lots of boats and lots of jet skis come in to experience it as well. There's actually a list of what time all the flights come in, so people come in for a specific flight as well. For the last time, we're getting in the taxi back to the ship. There's like a little sort of shelter that says taxi back to the ship, and they'll pay you with other people, so it costs less. It costs around $10 to get from Maho Beach back to the ship. So this is the last time that I'll be embarking Arvia in the Caribbean. Tomorrow I'll be disembarking. I'm very, very sad. But I really hope you enjoyed all of the videos, and I hope you enjoyed today's as well. We had a short experience this morning with our Catamaran trip, which was so much fun. And then heading down to Maho Beach to check out the aeroplane skydive was such a cool experience, and the lunch was delicious too. I'm devastated to be leaving Arvia tomorrow. I am sad at the end of any cruise, but I'm especially sad at the end of this cruise because being pregnant, you can't cruise after 24 weeks, and then the baby has to be 6 months to come back on the cruise. So it'll be a whole year before I'm back on a cruise ship. I'm showered, mostly packed, and ready for my last night on Arvia. So we've got one final dinner planned at the beach house tonight with Mum and Stanley, but there is still one thing that's on my list that I haven't quite ticked off yet, so I'm going to try and do that now. Well, this is a bit of a dream come true. I've waited my whole week for this. One of my life dreams is to have a pub, so I feel like I'm getting a little taster here. In Martinique, in the Dales, behind the bar, serving the rum, and here I am, in Brody's, serving the drinks. My first order. Pint glass. Okay, I haven't done this for a long time. Tilt the glass, look full. Oh. And if you could just tell me where the flakes are, I'll just pop one in there. Maybe I'll stick to staying this side of the bar. Anyway, dinner time. This evening we're in the beach house, which is Latin American cuisine and also some Caribbean dishes as well. We've started with the sharing nachos, very nice. And then I thought I'd try something a little bit different because I always have the nachos. So I have gone for the watermelon and cucumber ceviche. Looks like it's got some avocado in it as well. And these are great for dipping, apparently. This is the lava rock fillet steak, which basically is sort of seared on the outside. You cut it up and then you cook it to your own liking on the stove. So you can have it medium well, well done, medium, or you can have it as it is. So this is our dessert. It's a chocolate fondue. So you've got toasted marshmallows, chocolate in there, churros, banana cake, and strawberries. Nice. My trip is nearly over. I disembark tomorrow. We've packed so much into this week. I really hope you've picked up lots of ideas for your trip and lots of hints and tips and things you might not have known before. When I get off in Antigua tomorrow, I need to get Sam something because we've packed so much in, I haven't had time for any souvenir shopping. So I need to get Sam something. I'll also take you through the full disembarkation process. So make sure you join us for the last episode of the series. I'm so sad. See you then. Thank you so much for watching. In the next and final episode of the series, I'll be preparing to leave Arvia. So come back as I take you through the disembarkation process, and I'll also give you a rundown on things I wish I knew before my first cruise. So join me for one last time.